And welcome back everyone, HigurashiRebel here. Well, last time we finished Breath of the Wild, and now we continue with another Xeno game, good old Xenosaga. One of my favorite RPG series. We start with the first one. It's technically, just not in paper, but technically could be considered as a prequel for Xenogears. And depending on how Genesis will turn out in the end, maybe even Xenoblade? Don't know yet. Currently the only references are just KOS-MOS and KOS directly into, and then we had regular URTV and Junior just with blue hair and blue eyes in 3, and also we had Kevin. So who knows? Now this is Xenosaga. Managed to make it work on good old Nova, so yay, don't have to go with the other way. Now, before we continue, if you like what you see, then please like, share, subscribe and follow me, and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you get notified when I'm about to stream. And don't forget to check out my other channel Twitch, you can find there HigurashiRebel. Thank you and let's continue. And also there's a glitch with save spots in at least 2 places. I don't want to try the first one because that's more than an hour loss of progress, so we ain't gonna do that one. But I'm going to try the other one that it still crashes the game or not. And also this is an undubbed version, so here's the original dub. I'm gonna miss Albedo. Albedo is so good in English. The other ones are not bad either, but Albedo is awesome in English. Chris Winfrey will know what he does. This is supposed to work. I tried the game later. I think I can lower the volume right now. Lake Turkana. So who is KOS? We had Grimoire Verum. He was the one who started the Zohar. Not the conduit. And neither the summer guy. Hopefully it worked fine because this needed 2 extra steps in order to make it work. So we'll see. Okay, the volume's kind of low.
The ground is hard there, so be careful when you dig. Okay.
So the game itself is undubbed, but the cutscenes are from the reloaded version.
Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the research.
Interesting. I thought that they gonna include the original videos too, but looks like they included the reloaded version, so English dub just with original subtitle.
It's different from the others.
I thought so.
It's over there.
Hey, what is Mikey doing here? This isn't Shadow Man. Mikey, what are you doing here? That shirt and that trouser too. Guy kind of looks like Mikey, just without the glasses.
This
isn't Shadow Man. Mikey, what are you doing here? The key. And here we go. Also with this method there are no copy cutscenes. Unless there's something wrong with the disc. I guess all 3 of them, they are supposed to work. Didn't get the chance to play the first one in undub yet. This is the first time. I already played through 2 and 3 with undub, and I also played all of them through multiple times. But it's awesome. In the few years delay between the playthroughs, I usually play through because it's awesome. Just as with Xenogears. The ground is shaking. There's also a thing that I will need to try out into. This time I will try that. Can you hexedit the save files? Because I don't want to redo GS32 again. I played through all 3 of them for at least 7 times. I don't want to grind through GS32 the 8th time again. The 10 million, make it to 0. Yeah, just most of that you can sell worth 200, 300, 500. And there's the Awakenings that worth 50,000. But there's only 2 of them that you can farm multiple times. And only one of them can be repeated if you clear the game. So if you want to play the game and clear GS32, then you... And if you want to do it normally, then you either farm one of the boss fights early game. And I read that someone managed to break the game with it. And they managed to trigger the second form of the boss so many times that it broke the game. So that's not a thing here. And the other one is the 4th one. The Awakening 4. There's the now called Conlade, back in the days called Zohar. $40,000 44,000 years later. Even a bit more. The Wille zur Macht, the will to power. Because all 3 of them have carved after Nietzsche books. And KOS-MOS is booting up for a field test. And this class is supposed to have the original dub now. Who else? Yeah, just he got kind of bored again because in this one we don't have that many music as in Gears. And only single combat music for every encounter besides the final boss. Every other encounter has a single battle theme, constantly. From that thermography, Shion was a few days away from Red Days. It's kinda hot down there. Yeah, there we go, yes. So there's a little error. I saw it in, there's a German Higurashi wiki, and there's an error that they say that my guy is voiced Shion. Yeah, just not the Sonzaki, the Uzuki. They actually voiced Shino. It's a different character, and that's one is a Kimiyoshi. Actually, they're both the same characters, but there's a difference that one is not the MC. But they both are leaders of a group. One is a village, one is a company's side branch, and they both also have some aptitude for healing, and they both have a interdimensional uberhuman friend who later managed to create a religion, and they both lost a lot of loved ones before the end of the story. So technically Shion and Shino are almost the same, just Shino is not the MC. Check in. Yeah, when we're gonna get to this system, then we're gonna get it closer to AI. Not the things we have right now. Yes, they're calling it that, but it's far from that. Man, when I watched Helsing Ultimate and Baron started speaking, hey, I know this voice, hey there, I'm what are you doing here? The thing is empty. The collection unit was empty. You could see into the control area and there was no one there. Oops. There is it, good old Woglinde. He shall be as gods, just like in Xenogears. Oh, where is this distortion from the English system voice here? He shall be as gods. Who else? Must say that these three were the best. After that, Xenogears. After that, Blade 2 and 3 and yeah, no 2 and 1. After that 3 and after that X, because X besides chapter 13 had almost zero story.
四角屋の接続状態が悪いみたいなんだけど。
ああ、MT 屋の K12 ルートに軽度の断絶がありますね。あと V4 や全域の相互リンクが遅れているようです。
It's supposed to be
ちょっと待ってください。
real
今補正
expressions
しますから。
and lingo.
オッケー。了解よ。続けて。
了解。ではコスモスとの主客分離作業に入ります。
んThis was not the Xenoblade 2 one. That's just a bootleg. This is the real one.
おはよう、コスモス。調子はどう？
おはようございます、シオン。
But really, after 200 hours of grind and
じゃあ、
500 or so legendary core crystals, because somehow I got a unlucky RNG. Just such a disappointment in Blade.
シリアルナンバー
So using her because quite good enlightenment, so fine. But was such a disappointment.
略称コスモスです。現在は模擬
Also,
専
what
用
happened with
筐体
Brigitte
のた
Hoffman
め
in Xenoblade?
出力は定常出力の
They managed to get Mariko Suzuki,
22%
but
が限界値とな
not
ってい
Brigitte
ます。
Hoffman. Or at least
予定
Shion
演奏スペ
Uzuki.
ックは
はい、
Oh.
よくできました。もういいわ。
はい。
せっかく起きてもらったんだけど、今回も起動実験なの。一連のチェックが終了したら、
Also, I could skip the first part of the tutorial, but I ain't gonna do that because you can get extra XP and points right there.
悲しいとか、
And sometimes even medkits or escape packs.
私の感情プログラムは造物種である人間が使いやすいように作られています。
Yeah.
今回の場合、あなた
And there's also something
ベクター
deeper
第一開
inside you
発
that's
コスモス開
also
発
kind of linked to
担当
humans.
主管技師シオン・ウズキとの関係を円滑に
Oh,
保つため
right,
に
that's the other one
正
that
しいと
a little spoiler for Kotoguchi that Hanyu there has a personal assistant too that she fine-tuned, and then it's also someone she knows, by the way, just like here. And you could make that first time meme there that she would just complain to Shino that I don't get it. Ryano constantly just overwrites everything that I say to her and just constantly criticizes me and constantly disobeys me. I don't know what to do. Shino, first time. After Cosmos.
と表現する必要性がある
So she would have whatever
私の
happened
プログ
with
ラム
the
が判断
reunions
し
and
た場合
stuff.
に限り
She know,
そのように
no
振る舞い
surprise.
ますですが現
Seen
在
better
そ
stuff
の
that-
必要性は
than
ないと
that.
判断します
Like when you has turned into a transdimensional being,
そう
we
ね
had to get rid of him.
それは私
For
が
example
一番知ってることなのよね。
It's later in
ご
the
理
third
解
game.
いただけて幸いです
でもね、コスモス。今、私は複雑な気持ちよ。
Already now.
あなたが目覚めたことは嬉しいけれど、
Also, Cosmo got the Neptune treatment too. That purple was
と
purple.
ても寂し
She got the same treatment too.
い。でも、あなた
here-
が次に目覚めるときは、
Two, and after
もし
that,
かしたら
three got the
たくさん
treatment
の血
briefed,
が
and
流れ
then
る時かもしれない。
other crossovers
だ
everywhere.
から、心の
treatment
どこかで、そんな日が来てほしくないと思ってる。わかる？
I also can't add an anti-AS filter or a CRT filter to it, so I have to deal with this.
そう。いつかあなたにも
Because my current rig, the other method is not available, at least for streaming.
前処します
それじゃあ始めましょうか、コスモス。アレン君、前回の続き、手順277から始めてちょうだい。
了解。
By the way, I don't know how many people noticed that the Vector uniform, at least the female version, is a modified version for the... That's a bit more upgraded
そうするわ。
version for the Gabler suit from Xenogears. It's a different color pattern. And here comes the Tutu and the Real. I'm really gonna do it because you can get some extra stuff. Visual tutorial. During quests, you'll trigger a battle when you come in contact with an enemy. Yep. You need to talk to KOS-MOS, select from the menu, then approach the soldiers to start the battle. Yes. I'm supposed to do it. There we go. Target input complete. Well. I'm gonna do all 4 of them. I know how to play the game, but you can get extra experience points, so we're gonna do all 4 of them. Normal attacks. Battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. Okay. So we're gonna do all 4 of them. I need the extra experience points.
戦闘システムオールグリーン
Normal attack. The post character in the group, turn video, GTW, and the bottom right corner of the screen will get to go first. Yeah, so it's Shion like that. The character next to the left of center is followed thereafter. Yep. Reshuffle once character icons disappear from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed on the GTW cannot make a move until the character order has been rearranged, unless they boost. Left, right, and directional buttons to set the target. Yes, it's a bit loud. Just a moment. There we go. Yes, press square or triangle to perform a normal attack here. Interesting with the first ever Neptunia. Kinda use the same system, that they had a similar button layout to that square, normal mid attacks, triangle, range attacks too. Because the first Neptunia had range weapons for everyone. There are 3 types of enemies, B, M, and G. During the target section they are marked as B, M, and G, yeah. Biological, mechanical, and hypnosis. 2 AP is used for each normal attack. Since you're given 4 AP each turn, you can perform up to 2 normal attacks. Yeah. Well, and they are biological, so double fire. The basic rule. That's not always true. So basic rule, square is a physical type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Not always. The other thing that is true is square is melee, triangle is ranged, unless they are combined together. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red. Well, yeah, not always. I need to be trained. So, just 2 XP and 1 point, that's still better than nothing. I will be curious, by the way, that I have a save from the previous run where I grinded the 3 ladies to level 99 because it's going to be important for the second game. But I'm curious that now if I'm going to clear the game and I start up 2, it will search for the clear file. Will it load the one where I have level 99 of all 3 ladies and 670 for the others? Or it's going to load the current one? Because if it's going to load the current one, then I need to move the saves from this playthrough to the other memory card and then try again. Because I want level 99s, it helps a lot, mostly with Momo. Because the Zebulon problem. Oh yeah, Chief, I almost forgot to mention about the body with the flashing phenomenon. Yeah. Battle will flash for a few seconds. During this time, he won't trigger a new battle. Even if you come in contact with an enemy, remember this, okay? Yes. Changing targets. Tech attacks. Battle program has been set. Entering battle mode, please approach the target. Okay. And so that I mentioned that Umamos, that just with the original Bourbon colors, but almost the same dress that Bourbon has. I wonder why. And she even has the Cosmos Guard animation and the Cosmos State animation. Tech attacks. Yeah. 6 AP are required to prefer attack attack, for now. If you only attack once and use X at the end of the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method, or using an item 2 times. Or using an item get the commander's crest. Because you're given 4 AP each turn, they are added to turn carried over for a total of 6 AP. Yeah. Oh, wait. You only attack once and use grab. Yep, there's another method. You don't say. Color boost. Defeat is with attack attack. Yeah. You can now perform an attack attack with 6 AP. Specific command must be entered in order to perform attack attack. Attack attacks for Shion, for now, square square. Yeah, square circles, lightning blast, and Kudo spray for triangle triangle circle. If I do the other ones. There you go. Finish or FM shot, or FB shot, or F sight, but that's later. Blade of Arcanon, R-Drill, and the other things. Plus purple by passing square only with a set number of times per battle. And some of them even use ether points. Check to see if you can use by looking at the panel on the right. Yep. Contents are ammo, EP, consumed, required AP. Yeah. Attack can be used when all requirements are met. You don't say? Let's also a bit for now. Oh! Pointer! Nice. That ring was also present in Xenogears. You can find that ring sound effect in Xenogears too. Yeah, 2. Changing targets. Submenus. Battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. Does it really have backstab option? Submenu. I press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Yeah. Ether for AP consumed. Yep. Use ethers that has been set. EP is required in order to use ether. Yes, I know. Item 3 AP. Item is using a new position. If you intend that an item has a W next to it, item can be used as a W item. It is a W item. 6 AP is required to use a W item. This place the cursor over an item and press triangle to select. And that's a thing with ether in 2. But it never got properly explained, and I think I managed to figure that out during my 4th playthrough of how to do that. Because in the game, I don't know if it's a translation error or something, but it never got properly explained. It says that you can do double ethers, but how to do that, it never got explained. Item will have an effect of an entire group. 2 items will be used, however. So W item will only work if you have at least 2 of the same item. Yes. Move. Change positions during battle. Possible way to attack and amount of damage is changed depending on the location. Yeah. Eggs. Anti-gnosis weapon system. Anti-assigned eggs. Characters who are not assigned to an eggs cannot use this command. Yeah. Guard, I already used that. Reduce the amount of damage received. Choose to accumulate AP for attack. Escape commands don't exist in this game. That's very wrong, kiddo! Yeah. So there is an escape pack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from a battle. Yeah. Can we go now? Boost. Boost gauge is whenever normal attack successfully hits. The gauge fails all the way, the boost counter goes up by 1. Yes. And also, I saw that in pictures. It's going to be released, I think, in November or so. Pied Piper is going to have the same system. Not like the remake one. The remake one uses Xenosaga 3's combat system, but the original Pied Piper uses this. Kinda. Because if it's difficult to raise count of this battle, we set the boost counter to 2. That will be difficult. In order to boost, a character must have at least 1 boost count, yep. And must not be displayed in the GTW. Yeah, because you don't have combo boost yet. in the lower right corner of the screen. Boostable characters are displayed when you press either R1 button or R2 button. Yep, the without boost will not be displayed. Display characters are assigned to square, triangle and circle, starting from the left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the characters cut in front and before move right after the current character's move finishes. Yes, I know. Moreover, it is possible to boost during an enemy's attack by pressing either R1 or R2 button. You don't make after the enemy's turn finishes. Yes, I know. Heaven slot. Yep, currently empty. Sponsor on the left to the GTW changes the following order in each turn. Yeah. This is the event slot. You don't say! Normal, critical boost, boost, and then point boost. A critical hit rate up, yep. This is the chance of critical hits, both normal and high critical, it doesn't say that. Stick happens during the enemy's turn, the chance of critical hits will increase, yeah. Boost gauge rate up, because it's easier to raise boost gauge. Special points up, there are more special points. What are special points? Upgrades. Points can be earned by defeating enemies. And as the other one there, Neptunia kinda has a similar system in V2R. Because in V2R you can get these character points and they kinda work on the same way as here, just reversible, not like here. It isn't a special points. Players can increase and evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level ups. I also read that in that regard of the TP, the tech points, I played the game wrong. That okay that you can upgrade your Hisatsu to higher levels, but the increase on damage is marginal. But if you spend the same points on upgrading your real stats, that boosts everything. I didn't thought about this, and I played the game wrong for at least 7 times. EPTS, Ether points. Use this point to evolve Ether spells, or transfer spells to other characters. They are not spells. Huh, transition error. Ether spells. Ethers aren't spells. SPD skill points. Draw skills from accessories. Yeah. DPD stack points. Change the character's basic parameters or level up his accessories. Yes. Oh, this is a close one. Well, that's too bad. Get the other one for point turn. Unless it will roll into the point turn. Oh, they do nothing. Wait. Yes! Get the spell away. Yeah, all 3 of them on the point turn. High critical, 4 times damage. Critical, 2 times damage, high critical, 4 times damage. Yeah, because it's so marginal that only the 4 times multiplier did anything. 10 times would be better. At least that would make a difference. But 4 times? No. Oh, hello. And now, let's go for that. Battle program has been set. You want to move to real combat? Alright then. I'll transport you to your original location after the battle is over. Are you ready? Yes. Tuto and the Real. It's awesome that I can finally play even the first game on PS2 and not the other method. This time we have a mechanical enemy. Is it the exit area, right?
Shion, 命令を。
Tear them apart. That's the order. Actual battle. From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Leaving the enemy on the right first, as they can attack anyone at once. Really? The enemies in the middle has high HP, it's a good idea to use an attack attack. Yep. Separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the descriptions of each attack. Yeah. The B is for bio, M is for mech, and G is for gnosis. Space ghosts, technically. Yeah, good normally. They don't worth that much points. Maybe the big one. Who is tech attacks? There we go.
いいデータが取れたわ。
3 points of XP. Uh-huh. And now let the real tutorial begin. Because this was just a tutorial.
手順300までクリア。
Yeah.
主任、データ送受信順調です。エラインプロトコルいい感じです
And
ね。
also there's maybe a Xenosaga Easter egg in this in Rebirth one, but maybe in the original definitely too.
近いうちにいい結
There's a character called Shion, kind of the same as they pronounced Shion in the English dub in the first game, because almost every single person in the English dub in the first game pronounced it as Shion. That's one thing, and the other one is in the story that there's a weapons expo in that station, and she made a really good weapon, but it got defeated by Avenir, and then they used the data to create something stronger. That's almost point to point as what will happen to KOS-MOS in 3.
あの時だってあと10秒対応が遅れてたらそこから戻ってこられないような状況だったじゃないですか。せめて客体モードの時にしたらどうです？
それじゃあ精緻なデータを取りづらいでしょ。大丈夫。いざとなったら自力で脱出するから。
Or not.
それにあなただって試したいんでしょ。A ライン。
Also, I don't know which one was first, this one or Clannad. But Clannad has a similar character to one of them here, the mysterious girl Naruto Kanojo.
知りませんよ。万が一の場合は
They have their own
こっ
Nephilim.
ちで強制的に切りますからね。粘るのなしですよ。
了解了解。
あとメニューにないことするのも。
分かってるって。
たく。
Not okay, mom.
気
Just
楽に
understand.
その度に寿命を縮められるこっちの身にもなってほしいよ。
And by the way, that like in that was in Sega Hardware that they made Segami into a little bee. The same can be told about Shion in 3, and even the other two.
余計なこと言ってないで。
She's far less annoying and whiny in the original dub.
準備完了。いつでも行けますよ。
ならプログラムさっさと起動。
At least pronunciation wise, she's still but not as
少しで
bad.
も異常があったら即刻強制停止するからな。
And now the real Tuto and the real. KOS-MOS, I have explained a bit about this place. Space is an imaginary space constructed from within the network. It is modeled of some ruins from early 2000 AD. Mission is to fight the target within. The dilapidated building. The target is marked with the red vector box. There are objects here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near an enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now, let's start the mission. Yes, understood. Alright then, let's start the mission. I have those. So I heard that upgrading this is a waste of points. I'm still gonna upgrade these two for those that I use, because this allows you to use it with just 4 points instead of 6, and this one makes your character go faster, because the higher number this is, the more they need to wait until they can act again. Hit 200 for each, yeah. And also KOS-MOS is the best healer in the first game. And why? Quite easily. Because unlike in 2 and 3, she has the highest EATK. 10, 13 already. So if we count in Medica, that has an EATK times 6 multiplier. So that's already 60. And well, 69. Wait, no, wait, no. 13 times 6. Not that divided. 13 times 6. No, 78. Right. So 60 is 78 already. And this, because of their stat differences, is going to be even more important later. Then there's going to be Momo's life shot. That has a higher multiplier than Medica and is cheaper to activate, both EP wise and ether weight wise. And give that to KOS-MOS, and she's going to heal as effectively as Shion could with almost Medica rest, with the life shot. And actually is far cheaper. Yeah, it's supposed to be 100 or so. And you can increase agility. And also in the first one, KOS wasn't super slow. Wait. Oh, I can't do that yet. No. What do we have here? Oh, we already have stuff. The game seems difficult. What is this? The opening moves of the battle seem difficult. Try the following. Try standing your attack. And turns out that every new stats are better. Yeah, speed, weight, and after. Yes, there we go. Let's take a look at speed. Speed is the pace at which characters can deliver the attack, and there are 2 levels that exist, LV and high. Yeah. Speed of a newly acquired attack is LV, LW. LW attacks may only set in the LW slot. The LW slot attack cannot be executed if the button is not pressed twice. Yeah. Similarly, the speed of our high-tech attack is set in a high slot that can be executed by pushing the button once, so it only uses 4 AP. Speed for high-tech attacks can also be set in either LV or high slot, yeah. LW attacks require 2 button presses, yeah. I think 1 button input for a high. In other words, the speed of execution is faster. Also costs less AP. Tech attacks with LW speed can only be used once every other turn. If it's strengthened to high, however, it will be able to use this technique once every turn, yes. In other words, by strengthening the attack speed, deliver more damage to the enemy's party. Yeah. And character TP are over 150. In this example, speed can be strengthened from LV to high. Yeah. In order to strengthen tech attacks, yeah, TP yeah. TPs are accumulated by defeating enemies in battle points, more differed by enemy. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to try to end every encounter in the point multiplier turn, with every enemy. Or if you can do AoE and you get lucky with a 10-time multiplier, that's the best. Effectively use a small number of points in the beginning of the game. It's recommended that T points are used to increase speed. Yeah. Focus attacking a single enemy, attacking on separate enemies will require more time to defeat them. Unless you have other effect Artes, not Artes, he says for us. Pay attention to the electricity HP. When a character's HP goes down to 0, he or she will not be able to participate in battle. As a result, the amount of times damage can be solicited will decrease. So make sure to rejuvenate your characters by using recovery items and ether. In preparation for quests and upcoming battles, completely restore AP and HP. HP and EP. Save open. Yeah, just 2 of the save points are broken. And they put you back right to your PS2 BIOS. Because they're crashing the game so hard. thought first that that's just an error in emulation back in the game, back in the days, but now that I tried it on console, it's a real problem. I don't know what's with the save points in two areas in the game, but if you try to save there, it crashes the game really so hard that it puts you right back to the file browser BIOS. I don't know what's with that. AP and money is in position are low, create a new save file. And use a precious space in my memory card. Okay, it's 64 MB, but still. Equipping information, yeah. Shooter has one weapon equip slot. Accessories may be equipped in 3 slots below the weapon equip slot. Yeah. Equip weapons, equip ones of the weapons for only once in your possession ammo. Certain weapons can equip different types of ammo. Separate the Shion's weapon, yep. And it's only used by a single Xenosaga. Good old slot edge. It will be possible to reload Shion's weapon, the MWS, with the ammo later in the game. Yeah, after she gets slot edge. It is not possible to unequip an ammo by itself. It's possible, however, to exchange ammo with other types of ammo. Yeah. 7. This technique is specific to the characters who cannot board the eggs. Yep. In Cosmos' case, all her weapons may be equipped as are sub-weapons. Yeah, the FG shot. And not whatever those things are in Xenoblade. In order to use a sub-weapon during battle, 6 AP points are required. AP for attack points are necessary in order for characters to make an action, execute attacks, move, guard. Yeah. Accessories. After 3 accessories may be equipped. They are categorized in the following 3 groups: armor, headgear, auxiliary. This one armor and headgear may be equipped at one time, as you use their skills too. Up to 3 auxiliary accessories may be equipped at once. No more than 2 of the same item, however, can be equipped at one time. Yeah. Characters may equip one weapon and 3 accessories. Weapons are character specific. There are some weapons that require ammo to be equipped. Yeah, this is summary, yeah. Equipping on eggs. Eggs have 5 equip locations. Yeah, right and left shoulder, right alternative, rear alternative. Kinda similar to Xenoblade. However, you can only equip a maximum of 3 items at one time. It's really, it's kinda similar in Xenoblade 2, just there it's left hand, right hand, left main arm, right main arm, left shoulder, right shoulder, and rear alternative. But sometimes, like with the hexacannon, it takes up all 3 of these slots, but they can use the same system in Blade 3 with the Blade 3 with the Blade X with the scales. However, you can only equip a maximum. Yep, you can equip weapons on the 3 slots lined up in the upper left side of the screen. Yeah. You can equip accessories in 3 slots below that. Some eggs can only have 2 slots that can be equipped. Yeah. Selecting one of the 3 slots by pressing the square button, list of locations that may be equipped will be displayed. Yeah. A specific egg is not equipped with anything, a list like that will above be displayed how locations may be equipped. By selecting the right arm and pressing the square button, a list of weapons in your possession will be displayed. Yeah. There's 2 AG, so one of the companies, and it's a sword 21 power and an SMG 99 power. The number displayed in the right of the numerical value for the parameter dpow is the numerical value for the selected weapon have equipped. A damage power. Submachine gun SMG 99 AG, is located by IM7 Industries, has been equipped to the right arm. Yeah. Once it has been filled, 2 slots remaining that you may equip. Is that another slot? Yep. Arm has been removed from there. Yes. You can't equip anything because you already equipped the submachine gun to our armor. Yeah. In this way, equipped locations will be removed from the equipped location list. When you want to switch to equipped weapons with other weapons, select the specific location by using the equip command. Yeah. So weapons that require more than one slot. Yeah. Ammo. Ammo weapons, there are 2 broad types. Those that require ammo to be loaded, equipped, and those that don't require ammo. Submachine gun and handgun type weapons require ammo, and also the chain guns, and also the giant cannon. Our guns with the B attribute, beam, yeah, don't require ammo to be loaded. Our ZP, however, gets consumed instead, yeah. And it's such a BS, because lore-wise that's not how it works. Weapons like swords, shields, and pipe bunkers don't require ammo to be loaded. The machine gun will be equipped, always require ammo. Yeah. However, it is not possible to remove only the ammo from the gun. It's impossible to switch to other ammo with another ammo. I don't think I ever did that. There are 3 accessory equip locations, just as there are 3 equip locations for weapons. Differing from weapons, however, there is no need to designate an equip location. The accessories will be equipped directly to the 3 slots. One accessory may be used per slot, so a maximum of 3 accessories may be equipped. Yeah. We only have that, yeah. This is not even available for now. Oh yeah, 40 to upgrade Medica. I have 100 for the Modis. We good now? Okay. No. Okay, let's go. Man, with like this, I'm going to read through every email for the stream. It's going to take way longer. Medkit. Nice. Here, kitty. Where are you going? Oh. Oh, R2. Right, this one's R2. Just because it's the tutorial. Buddy, turn back there. There.
Target lock on 完了。これより相当します。
So, this one. I should have left that one for the pointer. That doesn't matter now. It's kind of early to do the point turns. Don't really give you points yet. Okay, that might nothing. What a thrill. In darkness and silence through the night. Oh, there's also 2 or more objects you can select from. Use the L1 and R1 buttons to choose the route. Yes.
System, all green.
This one first. Let's get one to the point once. Just time to... that does nothing. And as multiplier. Otherwise, don't do anything. It's too early. Two medkits. Nice. And there's also a connection there with Xenogears because in the original one, well, at least according to Namco vs Capcom, it's called Aquasis, so almost Aquazol, like in Xenogears. They almost see the same, just the deluxe one is 300 and not 500. And just you don't have the Omega Zol here. Oh, not too bad. Fields. Oh. We didn't have a trap field here. What? Weird. Yeah, I think I need a 10 times multiplayer, please. 10 times 4. Okay, that's not bad either. That's fine. I could upgrade the wait time. That can literally wait for later. I don't have an accessory, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, and the AP is also not enough. I could transfer Medica to KOS-MOS, but that doesn't worth it for now. The KOS-MOS says Medica is way better than Shion's, because she has a higher EAT key. At least in 2 and 3, not anymore. Why did they nerf KOS-MOS' EAT key? I don't know. And... there we go. Oh, that was almost enough. These guys are weak against each other. Oh, great. Great. Maybe now? No, I think I'll give it to me. Unless... I can take another one. Oh, it's not enough. Could you... Nah, not enough. Doesn't give me enough points. Not too bad. Good shot. Well, let's go to medkit. Segment. So needs a key.
Who goes there?
Ha! They didn't replace those. Whoever did the 2 and the 3 one did better job, because there even the map NPCs uses their original dubs. want to go to the point turn. Come on. Thirty-three, 33, 27. Huh? Okay. 27. I could transfer medical, but I need something more important soon. So no thanks. What from this side? Already now? Why? Just heard some of the sound effects from here in Tales of Symphonia, and no wonder just half a year between them. That plate's supposed to be fine. Now we're gonna have the next combat. Eggs. Antagonist weapon system. Battle is possible to pilot eggs by selecting eggs in submenu. First select eggs from the menu. Yeah. Let's use the right direction button to press circle to call it. Turn is over after it's called. Yeah. Completing the eggs. Here's attack wheel with square and triangle conjugate with very different weapons, yeah. Furthermore, summon will change slightly. Double react. It's available when the same weapons are equipped. Bottom 6 HP is acquired, yeah, it can be used. And then it's gonna be used for fighting on eggs, yep. Change your position. Change your position can add a round of damage received, yep. Not here. This will make you exit the eggs. Your turn ends after you exit the eggs. This is the amount of damage received, yes, same. You will not be able to recover during the battle if your X HP is 0. Yeah. Have to eject. No. I don't think so. Supposed to be enough. 10 times, please. So. Oh.
各システム問題ありません。
Boss fights, it would be nice to get a 10 times multiplier. The difference between 300 points and 3000 is something to be worried about.
状況は
特に変わった変化は見られません。状況安定しています。こりゃいけますよ。先月の上返上だ。
だといいのが。
コスモスクリアポイントに到達。手順431に入ります。
ターゲットドローン G 型 H 間表示始めます。
Here goes the G type. Gameplay wise, they doesn't differ much. Chief, I changed the things on the target drones. Next target is keyed. The sound it will only respond. Yep. Sound it will only respond if you make a loud noise. Go quietly. If you hold on the art weapon by moving. Also, remember use the save point. Press the circle button there. You can see your progress. Make good use of it. Yeah, and this one at least doesn't crash the game. So I hope that it will keep this. Before grind, after grind. Took me for a while. And there's just 3 of the 6 characters. Man, it was such a long time ago when my tutorial was this long. I know that's where I came from. Oh right, it's fallen down. We're back. 2 meters. And that's a segment. Segment that's 10, yeah. Oh, they haven't made me have a full recovery. Nice. Okay, they have big strong physical. I'm already do damage. There we go, physical. Oh yes, that's what I like to see. 10 times. The 16 or 63 or so, 60. So her eating it in there. Not great. Okay. That's still not good. And that's 2 full moves. Oh, that's too bad. But then that's multiplier, that's 20 points. 12. Oh, that's still not bad. Chief, items aren't the only things that are inside containers. Yeah, I know. One point. Okay. That's 150. That's 200, yeah. Can't do anything there. It's 40 points for 10. 50. 28. 22. 34. 32. 24. And those are the maximums right now. Okay. Shion key. I can lock the door. You can. So this. Oh. Okay.
ターゲットロックオン完了。これより相当します。
Emerald is use triangle line attacks. You can't use square close range attacks. Yeah. Oh, neither one was. $50 points enough for now. Ouch. Really? Great. Blum, 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 blum. Right. I could go for some more G-type drones. Maybe 2 more levels. So necessary, but could be helpful. Nah, there we go. Look at Hippos music. Oh. Oh. All 3 of them. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Oh, great. Let us lose the player, please. Four. Okay. Late goodbye. It's a bit more important than the dice. I'm also gonna grab that. Transfer A7. Oh, wait, you can use. Okay, good to know. That's not good. Oh, that's also not good. Come on now. I love them. By the way, this is going to be important later. Why? I want a point turn, come on. There we go. This thing going to be enough. Yep. Well. Wait, those barely give me 2 points. I need the flying ones. I need 60 points with Shion. I need to transfer medical to KOS-MOS. I want the analyze skill. Later I'm going to transfer that. I didn't even have the purple traps yet. Ooh, that was a close call. 4 times. Yes. Okay. Can I have it 10 times, please? I don't know why the rest of the screen is slower than it's supposed to be. 16 EP. Uh-huh. Okay, these are the ones for either points. Isn't it? Right, 7. Okay, here. It's supposed to be 10 points. And that one, you get it called Resist originally, or Resist, like in Xenogears. we start from the booster. No, not this time.
戦闘システムオールグリーン
10 times. 4. Ten times. 2.
よし、いいデータが取れたわ。
Okay, I can get goodbye now. And I need 20 points to transfer Medica to KOS-MOS. Nice. Good luck, Minskis at the end. Some school evolve A7. Nice. Well, I need those 20 points for Medica, so I was gonna get A7 to an upgrade. Ah.
戦闘システムオールグリーン
10 times. Go. Nice, doing 4 times damage continuously. Ten times. 4.
よし、いいデータ。
Those 3 liter packs are also nice. This is like gaining the tutorial kind of worth it. Let's come back here after the tutorial.
Shion 命令を
Here in bar, that's your orders. Still. Four. Nice. I forgot that even character has hope because this is the first one. They nerfed her so bad. 2 times.
ルックス 5% 低下
Still worth 6 times the enemies. Dexterity, downforce. Downforce please, because that also opens the elemental eaters. I need another encounter of these guys. Because... Oh, 25. Not bad. 4 times multiplier. That's not bad. Oh, I forgot to. Right. Another one. For to analyze them. Oops. 23, 17. Hmm. $150. Huh. Well, there's nothing that I can extract yet, so not important. No returns for that. It's 80, 90, 50. Okay. So I need another one for to analyze one of them. We'll get that later, but nah, it's fine. He has to be. Okay. Nice fire, but either. 4 times. Noise. Already here, either defense is way better. There's 2 level ups. Thanks. Can they also need to analyze the other one? I go back to save, and after that I'm gonna go and clear the room. Slash. Hmm. Wait, the other one is... Oh, that one's fine too, okay. Oh, nice. They didn't use much. That's going to do it or not. Vortex. $78. 85. Gets a higher heater attack because he's a way better healer. Is this good? Maybe not. Okay. What? No, not yet, not yet. Interesting that she says this completely different in later games too. And West Capcom 2 and maybe other stuff. Yeah, okay. Analyze that one, and outside there's a bigger one. Well, and this one to... okay. Let's that one. This almost looks like a goblin. The weakness says 20 XP for points. No, you don't. There's a close call. Oh, really? Yep. I do have some tech points. I can't get them like this. Okay. So I'm gonna save first and then I go back there.
わよ。
Item points. Nice. Though it was more than 30, it's 12. Of course it's not. Buns. Nice. Okay, someone's supposed to go on the pointer. There we go. Blast. Terminator packs. Not bad. Not bad. I have 1120G. Oh. Not much, but still a good start. It's kind of interesting that they technically data mine their own program. Oh, I just healed. So? $45. And just 2 times. Oh, not too bad.
先を急ぎましょう。邪魔よ。そこをどいて。
3 of them. Oh. Right? Yeah. It's so that I just healed. Sometimes, okay. Great. Cool.
みゆきの発明も
Huh? Huh? Did I read something? No, 147. 3 more points. Wait, 8 points? 76, 76. And skills, nothing that I would get yet. There it is! This should be the room. Really? What about it? It's boss fight time. Great.
コスモスのメインフレーム上に新規ネットワークが構築されています。今までにない反応ですね。それにしてもすごいな。こんなスピードで成長するのって見たことがない。見てくださいよ復習に。エンセフェロンのマップの一部が変化を始めてますよ。こいつ。
アレン君、これからターゲットとの交戦に入ります。データ取りよろしく。
そんな主演はコスモスの近くを間借りしてるんですよ。こんな不安定な状況下で戦闘行為だなんて危険すぎます。
大丈夫、まだいけるわ。
大丈夫って主任。
So besides the final boss fight, every single fight has this music.
オートセーフティー解除。全ターゲットを破壊します。オープン。
Slash. Oh, that's 10 times. That will be smooth. It's physical, yeah.
エーグス転送。
I want to be the physical. Look at that. Alright, I can't do this right now. Oh, that's maybe going too much. No, okay. Cool. And then squeeze.
できます。アールブレード。
10 times, 10 times, 10 times. Cool. Okay.
敵残存勢力ありません。
Ability points. Okay. It's good. Gonna upgrade the spell ray.
これならいけそうね。ターゲットリアルモードへシフト。ヒルベルトを試します。
主任、メニューにない行為はしないって。
コスモスヒルベルト発動。
了解しました。ヒルベルトエフェクト発動します。
Yep.
いや、こっちじゃない。状況は
エンセフェロンに異常。
まずい。
いつ崩壊してもお
Something
か
is
しくない状況で
raging.
す。
本当か、主任は。主任、そこは危険です。早く戻ってください。
待ってまだもう少し。
主任、
辺縁系に神経インパルス発生。ヒンドリングです。
もう限界だ。プログラム強制停止。主任を引き戻せ。
了解。プログラム強制停止します。停止信号拒絶。
Yep.
宇月主任から上位割り込みがかけられていて、こちらからでは制御できません。
なんだって。
エンセフェロン崩壊まであと10秒。
復讐にしとったね。
And 7 seconds already passed. That's 20 seconds. That's 32.2. Okay, enough of him. Proceed the cycle with green and we have young Claire.
主任。
Chief, what are you doing? You almost fried your brain.
大丈夫ですか。
ありがとう。ちょっと粘りすぎちゃったかな。
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
アレン君
こういうのもうこれっきりにしてくださいよ。生きた心地しませんでしたよ。
ごめんごめん。でもおかげでいいデータ取れたと思うわ。
Hmm?
それに
何かあったんですか。
なんでもないの。
Just a random girl.
急
Nothing
い
to
で
worry
データ
about.
の解析始めましょう。今日が締め切り。そろそろ上から催促が来る頃だわ。
全艦に通達。本艦は3分後にゲートアウトします。非常時に備え各自所定のエリアに戻ってください。
Yep.
繰り返します。本艦は
And there's Woglinde. Who would have told back then that we're going to have a real vector industries? Who is also Nance manufacturer? Who would have told back then that we're going to have one? IRL.
全艦ゲートアウト完了。
主機関抜き足モードへとシフト。以降現中域離脱まで継続します。
現中域離脱予定時間は絶対基準時で22日1300、7時間16分30秒後となります。
次の UMN コラムまで7時間36分。それまで周辺中域からのゲートジャンプは使用不可となります。
次で最後か。
はい。次のコラムが最後のゲートジャンプとなります。
Oh, Chekhov sounds so different.
私の辛抱です。
Oh, man, Chekhov sounds so different.
コラム間は統計的に接触率低いです。
So what is Churia doing? Churia?
ここには小惑
Mikuru
星
doing
も多いで
here?
すから、奴らから艦隊を隠すには都合がいいです。
気楽なもんだな。小惑星なぞ気休め程度にしかならんぞ。
すみません。
辛辣だな、アンドリュー中佐。何かあったのか。
いいえ。
Commander Andrew, yeah.
例の物体を回収してから10日、緊張の連続でしたからね。通信可能域までもうしばらくかかりますし、中佐のお気持ちわかります。
うん。
艦長、差し支えない範囲で結構なのですが、教えていただけないでしょうか。
Nope.
今作戦の当初の目的は西団連邦政府指揮下
What are you doing here?
惑星消滅事件の調査および調査隊の護衛であったはずです。それがあの物体を回収してからその様相が一変したように感じられます。一体何なのですか、あれは。
さて、調査隊からは何の報告も受けていないからな。ただ先日伝えた奴らもあの物体を狙っているらしいという情報だけは確かだ。いや、もちろん非公式なものだがね。
回収の際何名か犠牲者が出たとの噂もありますが、
それが事実だとしても我々に知る権利はない。もともと調査隊は別の命令系統で動いているし、我々に対して下された命令書にも当該注意
Man, Chekhov sounds so different.
存在した場合、
Wow.
全ての事象よりもその確保を最優先とすと書かれていた
This
だ
is
け
the
だ。
first time that I played the first game with the original dub.
と言いますと、
Man, Chekhov is a huge surprise. Sounds so different.
そう脅すな。まあ、西団連邦政府としてもその
Captain
くらい
Canada
重
too,
要な
but
作戦という
Chekhov?
ことなんだろう。
Wow.
気を引き締めて頼むぞ。
そうですね。そのための艦隊全装備の刷新であったわけだし、加えて本艦には有事
Just have a bootleg Leon like Xenogears. Look, it's advanced. This one has this guy. Bootleg Leons everywhere.
本日報告データ A7 の提出が予定されています。
A7 か。実動まであと一つ。ようやくといったところだな。注意。すまんが、宇月主任に報告データが整い次第、ブリッジへ来るよう伝えてくれ。それと、これまでのデータも提出するようにと。
了解しました。
Also, that guy is the same hardware as we have.
そうだよ。知らなかったのか。
And that's Marcus's hairstyle. Man, saving resources.
進捗だいぶ遅れてるって聞いてますけど。
仕方ないさ。2年前の起動試験では人
But
死にもあったそうじゃ
that's
ないか。
Marcus's hairstyle. The other one had Wilhelm's hairstyle. Using assets. Just a kind of revenge version of
所
Shion's.
詮は検体だからな。あれ一体あったからといってどうなるもんでもないさ。結局のところ、
You
あちら
will
さん
know,
も
you will
箔
know.
つけたいだけなんだろうさ。解雇趣味の道楽だよ、道楽。
コマーシャルモデルだって配備実績があるとないとじゃ大違いですしね。
無知こそ至福の喜びというが、そうらしいな。
中佐、
羨ましいってことさ。
Yeah. I kind of have to end the stream, so I will try the save point here. If it crashes, then we continue from the previous spot. And we're just going to go ahead and skip stuff and maybe get a better point with the boss too. After that we continue where we left off. Don't crash, that would be better. If the guys who made the under would fix that safe spot. Let's see.
これ提出するデータです。他には
ありがとう。これだけでいいわ。あとは何とかするから。
Yeah. And who left the research data there? I wonder. My baby.
主任、よろしいですか？
何？
軍はコスモスの実動データを求めています。よろしいのですか？いつまでもシミュレートデータだけで。
それ言われると痛いんだけどね。
Oh yeah.
でもできることならこの子にはいつまでも素敵な夢を見ていてほしいんだ。
主任、シミュレーターではあれだけ無茶をされるのに、実動となるとなぜ途端に慎重になるのですか？自分は早くコスモスが稼働している姿を見たいです。
Yeah.
せめてフェーズ3までやられてみてはいかがでしょうか？現状で十分いけるはずです。
模擬戦筐体でフェーズ3もなかろう。わざわざお姫様を起こす必要はないよ。はい、これ2局からのコスモス装備要項。連中を納得させる一助にはなるでしょ。
サンキュー。気が利くね。
Yeah. Also, those colors mean the different divisions. And somehow, for example, here, if I remember the colors right, that they got a software engineer as a leader for an arms development group. As if I remember correctly, blue is software engineering, green is arms development, and red is real alien technologies. By the way, Chief, what do you think of the MWS and the AGVS, or the eggs? It's dummy that created existence and the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during this test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS is practical and felt right to me. There's something contrary in that though. MWS, but even in the English dub they call it MVS. Well, I hear Milk is closely involved with the MVS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send me the connection gear to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles. I wonder if they're going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear they apply everything they can on us, under the pretext of testing KOS-MOS. Well, it is unavoidable considering they have a lot of other concerns, like the budget. So we have to end the stream, so I'm going to test this one out. It crashes the game, it crashes the game. There's the boss fight and some cutscenes that can be skipped over, so I won't lose much. And it works! They fixed the safe spot. They fixed the safe spot, it works now. Great! I'm still going to save it a separate slot because this one was broken. Then they maybe fix the one on the Elsa too, that would be awesome. Okay, for now, thank you everyone for watching. If you liked it, then please like, share, subscribe and follow me. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you get notified when I'm about to stream. And don't forget to check out my other channel on Twitch, you can find it as HigurashiRebel. Thank you everyone, and I will see you soon with more Umusue. We continue with the, because of the event, we're going to continue with Ment. Also, by the way, that Passa, I thought it's going to be the worst one from Ment. Check this out. It not just became my best Passa yet, but it also made a new record on Ment. I'm just 2000 points away from X rank now. I don't know how that happened. I don't get how the pointing system works anymore. Because we got a 25 out of 30, got just 3 gold skills, and one stat that almost went as a 200. And still managed to land me the best score. I don't know how the thing works anymore. But we'll see with someone else. Until then, good night, and I